Hi guys, my name is Favor Crowns. Please do make well to subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment on the comment section what you think about this topic we're talking about today. So I'm going to be talking about the power of choices. The power of choices. What is choice? Choice is the act of choosing between two possibilities or variables. Now you can't make a choice if there is no other available selection. I can also define choice as the act of selecting between two available entities. Okay, now you need to understand that our choices in life determine our happiness, our success, and how much we can go in life. And we can do we can't talk about decision without talking about imaginations. Our imagination is what influences our decision. The Bible speaking in Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7 say, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you are a sum product of your thoughts. You are a sum product of your imagination. You are a sum product of your conviction, because your thoughts, your imagination actually influence your decision making or your choices. So when you're making decision, as a result of what you have perceived or what you have seen that you're going to take out, or the outcome of that decision you are making. So most of us make decisions based on our perceived profit or our perceived benefit from that decision we're going to take. But most at times we make the wrong decision and we make the right decision. Before I move further, I'm going to make us understand in life we have three phases, right? Your first 25, your second 25, and your last 25. So your first 25, every decision or choices that you make, you have the chances of making them right if they don't turn right. An article that I write long time ago, I mentioned that there are repairable or reversible outcome of choices, what you can change and what you cannot change. So when you make your decision around your first 25, you still have the lifetime or the chances to amend those decisions, the outcome of those decisions or action that you are taking. Your second 25, you have little or no chances of changing those decisions that you have made. Your second 25 years, where you're talking about where you should be talking about you, your family, and your future plans. The decision and the mistakes you made are highly unchangeable or uncorrectable. Your second 25 years, the decision that you make or the mistakes that you make are almost not correctable, because some decisions and mistakes that you make take 5, 2, or even more years to correct them, because you're becoming an adult. Then the last 25 years, virtually whatever mistake that you make, you live with them till you're gone. There is virtually no time to redeem time. I mean, there's no time to correct those mistakes. So before you make decisions, before you make choices, make sure you sit down to vet the outcome of those decisions and those choices that you're going to make. Okay, because you have the grace, you have the chance, or you can choose your choices, you can make your own decisions, but you cannot choose the consequences or the outcome of your decision. You can make your decisions, but you cannot determine the outcome or the consequences of your decision. So always ensure that you analyze before you take or you make decisions regarding your career, decisions regarding your family or the spouse, the person you're going to settle down with, decisions regarding your finances, decisions regarding the God to serve, the decisions regarding where to stay, and the decisions regarding what to do. I'm going to be taking these one after the other. So first of all, let's take a look at this scripture, Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 19, where the Bible says, I set before you life and death, curses and blessing, and I advise that you choose life. You choose good life. You choose life. Life is good, or evil and bad. I've set before you life and death, curses and blessings. Choose blessings and life. Okay, so God advises us to choose something good. He Is his intention that we take or choose or make the right decision at each point of our life. But now, when God created human from the beginning, he gave us the ability, to make choices. Where he placed Adam and Eve on the garden, he said, I have set before you today everything in this garden. You can eat of them, but of this tree thou shalt not eat. He gave them the ability to choose either to eat or not. He didn't take everything away. He didn't take everything away for them not to be able to make decisions or choose. All right. He gave them the ability to choose or make decisions. So from that day, from that time, man was given, we understand that man was given a will to choose and make decisions for themselves. But he didn't give us the chance or the ability to decide the outcome or the consequences of our decisions, of our actions. All right. Talking about career choices, most people choose career or what to study based on what their parents had advised them to choose or go for, or possibly what they've chosen for themselves. Those days, or still to now, in high school or before you finish your matric or your high school certification, will always say, okay, I'm going to be a banker, I'm going to be a lawyer. Some will say they're going to be a pilot, depending on what you decide or what you choose for yourself. Now, so there are so many factors that influences our decision at that time. Probably what we have seen growing up, or what we perceive or we have envisaged that we're going to become in life, those influences our decision in terms of the choice of courses that we will study or the career path we want to chase. Irrespective of whatever influences your decision on the kind of courses that you take, I'm saying they affect your life in general. So it's either going to end you good path or it's going to end you on the wrong path. It all depends on how you are able to make the right choices in career, and it's going to determine your happiness at the end of the day. It's also going to determine your wealth. It can also determine entirely the overall quality of your life, and that's for career. The second one I'm going to be talking is financial decision. Most people have taken decisions that have crumbled their life financially. Okay, most people have made money, most people have lost money, all depending on the financial decisions they have taken in their life. So this is the part where financial intelligence really come to take place. This is the part where financial intelligence is very key to be considered, or to be a factor that needs to guide you. Financial intelligence is very, very important. Most people don't know how to generate money. Most people don't know how to maintain the money that they have generated. Most people don't know how to multiply the money that they have. And most people are even lost until they don't even know what money is. So first of all, you need to understand what money is for you to be able to generate money, for you to be able to maintain money, for you to be able to multiply money. If you understand these three concepts, you'll be able to control money. Now, people have the liberty to make money earlier on in their life or along their line in business or in career. They make a lot of money, but they can't show for it. They can't have something good to show that they've achieved so far from the finances or from the money they've made. Some people are able to show for what, or they're able to show what they've done with money, but they don't know how to multiply that to make it bring more. So the decisions you make, why you want to make money, what you plan that money is going to do for you, and how you plan to manage that money matters a lot. So if someone who had bought, let's say, a land in the past 10 years, probably in the location or somewhere, we all know that that person might or will definitely not be selling that land at the same amount that he or she bought it some years ago. All right. So you have to have financial intelligence, and that will have to come with timing. When you are investing in money, you need to consider the time or the season that we are. If you look at it, um, this thing I'm venturing on into, this business that I'm venturing into in the next 5 years, how is it going to turn out? Some people also have to, some people like buying shares also with companies, either the companies they are working for or other companies. They buy shares that are just coming out with still running in cents. Okay, so buying shares is another part. Investing in properties, but you have to check, do a visibility and see the sustainability and longevity of that business to be able to, yeah, not fall into the wrong decision at the end of the day. So another decision I'm going to be talking about is the marital decisions or the choice of partner. Okay, I need to let you know that the choice and the kind of partner you choose for yourself will affect you a lot. Not just you, will affect your children. And let me say, yeah, will affect your children and affect your finances. It will affect the quality of your life. It will affect your happiness. It will affect how far you can drive your vision and your plans. The choice of partner, male and female alike, the choice of partner gives you identity. People know you, or people tend to perceive you by the kind of partner that you take for yourself. All right. There is a conceived idea that everybody have seen you and the kind of person that you have chosen to be with. So it is very important. I'm going to take a reference from the Bible that is in Genesis chapter 29 from verse 20. All right. We recall very well when Jacob was about to marry Rachel, all right, and he was first of all given Leah, all right. After working for 7 years, he chose to work again because he wanted Rachel. Laban had to make him work for another 7 years because he couldn't give out his first daughter, give out the second daughter, which is Leah, before giving out Rachel, being the first daughter. Okay, so Jacob chose to work for another 7 years for Laban because he loved Rachel. The Bible said he chose to work for another 7 years because he loved Rachel. Now let's fast forward. David, another case, First Samuel chapter 18, verse 26, where King Saul wanted David to marry his daughter. Okay, firstly, David didn't want to marry her because he didn't see himself, or he had not come from a royal family, a lineage that are well-to-do, that wealthy. So he didn't see himself well fit enough to marry a king's daughter or to be a king's in-law. The most important part that I need us to consider is after Saul has spoken to his men to talk to David, they made David to see that if you marry the king's daughter, you're going to be the king's in-law. And that is the reason why David decided to marry Saul's daughter. So that is a selfish reason, okay? Or that is not a genuine reason. Fine, it's good. And I'd like to let you know that it is very important to be selfish in your decision making. What I mean by that, let's be selfish. Consider yourself first before another person when you're making your decision, when you're making your choices. Don't put people first, put yourself first. All right, be selfish with that. People are extremely selfish when it comes to decision making. I was having this conversation with a friend one day. We were like, do you know that people, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to relationship, people are quite selfish. Selfish in the sense that before they agree to be in a relationship with you, they choose to be in a relationship with you, they've already perceived or imagined the future, what it's going to benefit them, or what they are going to get from you, or what the union is going to bring out for them. Okay, so before they agree or before they go into a relationship or marriage with you, that is no lie. You, me, everyone, I look deep into your decisions, you will discover that you are selfish in your decision making, which is not wrong. You have to consider yourself first. Okay, but the pitfall is some might make decisions based on the fact that they love, or they want to be in love, or they like to be in a relationship with this person. Some made the decision because they have seen that they are secure financially, they are financially secured, or they will be financially secured when they find themselves in a relationship with this person. Finances are almost one of the reasons why most people go into or cannot go into some relationship or some marriages. Okay, and that has been a big factor in our current day finances. Most people put that first as a factor or a yardstick to measure if they are ready to go with this person. For men, it's really not a factor, but yeah, currently men are still now selfish. Okay, they're looking for women who are financially stable. That's not the case for all men, but women they really consider financial availability for their security, and that is well understandable. Women need that security, emotional security, financial security, and protection. All right, so they can feel safe in that relationship. So when you are making decision, your life partner, every decision you make, remember that, or every choices you make, remember that you can only choose or make those choices, but you cannot choose the consequences of those decisions. Most decisions that have ended, that people made as a result of the preconceived or perceived benefit, you will always see how it end up. David never had a good outcome in his marriage. You will know him how he misbehaved. Okay, so when you choose a person out of selfish reason, you are bound to make the wrong choices, especially when you did not commit it into God for God to reveal to you. And people go into making decisions of choices when they already have someone in their head or an answer in their head, and when they seek the face of God, they are not ready for the answers that God is going to give to them in terms of their choices. So your choice in marriage, or the kind of partner that you choose in relationship or in marriage, whichever one you are venturing into, will definitely determine the quality, the outcome of your life, and the outcome of your children. You know, when you're choosing a partner, you're not choosing a partner for yourself, you're choosing a partner also for your kid. You're choosing a mother or a father for your kids. All right. And whatever mistakes you make in your choice will show forth and will rub off on the quality of the life of your kids. So when you're making that decision, be sure that you are seeking the face of God to make the right decision. And another one on the list is the God to serve. I know some people are still believing in their ancestors. Some people still believe in ancestors. Some still believe in whatever voodoo, muti that they are worshiping, they are using. Okay, some people still believe in, some people are Christian, some people are Muslim, some people are atheist, some people are Buddhist, they practice Buddhism. All right, irrespective of the God that you have chosen, the way you have chosen to serve God, I need to make you understand that God is the center of it all. All right. Most people are Christian because they grew up in a Christian family. Most people are Muslim because they grew up in a Muslim family. Most people are atheists because their parents never believed in any of this religion. And I've come to realize that people did not consciously choose the religion, they inherited religion or the God they are serving. So I said one time I was having a deep conversation with a friend of mine. I said, probably if I was born into a Muslim home, I probably must have practiced or would have chosen to practice Islamic religion. I would probably have. And then I have to grow to a point where I would have chosen or made a choice of the kind of religion or the God that I would serve. Okay. So people make or people find themselves in such decision, not the one they made for themselves, but the one they see that the family had chosen, and that is what they worship, or that is what they serve, the God they serve, the things they believe in. They didn't choose that for themselves. They choose it because that is what the only thing they saw their parents practice, and that is the only thing they knew. They have never gone out of the comfort of that belief system and then make this decision for themselves. Okay, that is very important. And last one on the list is where to settle. Where to settle. When you're choosing where to settle, please seek the face of God. You remember in Genesis, I think in chapter 12, is it chapter 12? Yeah, where God called Abraham out of his father's house. He said, go to a land that I will show you. If Abraham had not listened to that voice, I believe we will not claim the blessings of Abraham. Abraham blessings are mine, because he obeyed that instruction. He became wealthy. Remember in chapter 14, Genesis chapter 14, where the wealth was too much and he and Lot were having issue, where he told Lot, choose any part of the field that you want to, and I'll go to any other place. Some of those blessings, when the Lord has shown you where to stay, is not in the location, it is you, the carrier. I say that again. Some locations, some places, or some blessings that you take, it's not as a result of where you are, it's not a result of what you do, it's as a result of obedience of God's call, of God's direction. So when God's hand is upon you, upon that location He has instructed you to go, carry the blessing along there. That land will listen to you. That land will favor you. Even when other persons are complaining that the land is hard, the place is hard, the place is difficult. When God directs you, when God spoke to you, when you're listening to God before making that decision, you're definitely going to make it in that land or in that place where you settle down. Okay, that is very important. Where you settle matters a lot. And when you are settling, after you have seen the face of God, if you are married, it's better to always have that discussion with your partner. You discuss in the future regarding where you're going to stay, or where you're going to live, or where you're going to settle. If you are still single, if you're planning to relocate or move to another land, another place, always have in mind that when you're married, you will have to also sit down to say, is this where I'm going to settle, or is this where we have to settle, or we have to go to move to another place? Make sure you also seek the face of God in that, and then the Lord will bless and guide you. Thank you so much, and I believe you've been blessed in this session, and I see you guys next time. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment what you think and what you understand in this topic. And thank you. Please hit the subscribe button and have yourself a good day. Bye.